Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is June the 24th, 2017. This is home of Cryptocurrency Straight Talk, where our guests are sober, and so am I. So we're going to have a good, sober, non-alcohol discussion here with the great Joseph of CryptoHWWallet.com. I hope some of you get that inside joke from some recent Bitcoin news that was going around yesterday. Joseph, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Adam. It's such a pleasure and honor to be on your show. I've watched so many of your shows, and so many of your audiences and viewers have purchased a lot of wallets through us. I really, really appreciate that. Hello, everybody. I'm here out in New Hampshire, Lancaster. Just finished today with PorcFest Festival, where Mr. Patrick Byrne from Overstock.com spoke about crypto, blockchain. There were a lot of crypto Bitcoiners over here attending. Some actually knew that I was going to be on your show today. They're probably watching right now.
Well, hello, everyone in New Hampshire. Pound that like button if you like Joseph and you're watching this show because he told you about it. I appreciate it. And really, it's a great honor to have you on this show because you are providing something that a lot of people really want now, and what a lot of people need, because it is really risky to keep, not a good idea to keep your coins on an exchange. I want to say that of all the shows, this is going to be the most G-rated show we've ever had. This is a very family-friendly channel, but this guy is a good dude, man. He's as clean as they get. I mean, I bet you don't even drink any soda. I don't drink soda, but no, it's funny in the crypto space. There's been some crazy shows lately. People appearing drunk. It's unbelievable what I've seen. I don't know what's going on out there, man. But let's get down to business here. You are definitely an inspiration to many because you started your own business based on cryptocurrency in the cryptocurrency space. But you're not it's not a tech business. So tell us how you got into all of this.
Yes, I would love to share my story. I was actually appearing on another show yesterday called LR and Liberty Talk. That was last night. But anyway, the reason I started this business was I first got hacked by some hacker. I was talking to someone, chatting on Open Bazaar one day. This was probably a year and a half ago. And 4 hours later, the next day, I found out my Bitcoin was hacked because he got into my account. It was an exchange. And then he tried, I didn't bundle my cell phone number on that exchange. And then the MSS, I was not able to receive when he was trying to do the withdrawal. And then he put his phone number in there. That was totally my carelessness. So regardless, I lost my Bitcoin. I did not want to lose more of my Bitcoin in the other places. So I decided to get in serious about security to make sure that the other coins are safe. So I went ahead and found hardware wallet was one of the best solutions. I found Trezor. That was my first wallet I got. And after that, I realized that not only me, everybody who owns cryptocurrency or Bitcoin should own a hardware wallet, because this is one of the best solutions. I saw all the endorsements from Gavin Andresen. I saw Mike Hearn, although he left the core team. I saw the CEO from BitPay and Andreas. All these guys they're the pro of the pro in the space. They're using Trezor. They're endorsing them, and it's open source. And I realized this is something solid, and then it's really something that's reliable. You can use, you can count on. After that, I figured I've been already selling electronics for all these years. I've sold millions of products online on eBay and on Amazon. I said, why don't I just add this product to my product line? Because all the other products I've been selling really, really are kind of dying because the competition is so tough. So, and crypto space is taking off. Then I went ahead and started an interview with the founder of Trezor, Alina, for like 2 hours. Finally, she got me on board. She said, yeah, you know what? I think you know enough about cryptocurrency. Let's give it a shot. So I signed an agreement. I started with Trezor. And at that time, Trezor wasn't selling that well yet. I guess none of the wallets were selling really well. But later on, I said, maybe I should become a superstore of all the hardware wallets, because there's more than Trezor. There's Ledger, there's KeepKey, there's Digital Bitbox. Digital Bitbox is actually kind of late to the party. They are made in Switzerland. I'm sorry, I got it upside down. It's like a little USB key. It looks like this. I'm going to show you in details in a little bit. And after Christmas, everybody know what happened to crypto. And then around April, there was this hype of Bitcoin ETF was going to go, and also Japan legalized cryptocurrency. Guess what? The demand was skyrocketing, and we could not keep enough wallets on the shelf, as well as the makers. And then I really want to say to a lot of my buyers on my website, I really apologize for the delay, and I made a little boo-boo on the date on Ledger Nano S. We were first given a okay to receive a lot of products by end of July, but it looks like they're changing some of the updates, that they're having some supply chain issues. So they may push that to all the way to the end of August. That's what's going on with. We have no wallets except the HW1, which is only for Bitcoin. Everything else is on pre-order. You guys have already put in the order. Just got to have a little patience. It's the same thing everywhere, whether you go to a Trezor or you go to Ledger themselves, it's all going to be a long wait. We should be on their priority list in the waiting queue already. So as soon as we get ours, you're going to get yours.
All right. This is, and here's mine. As you can see, this is where I keep my Bitcoin, people. I believe in the Trezor. Now, again, cryptohwwallet.com is his site. It is linked to below in the notes section. You can do it through my affiliate link. There's codes down there. You can get deals. But as he said, I mean, this is an amazing story, because, I mean, you basically started this business a year and a half ago. It really took off this year. I mean, it just shows you how fast the cryptocurrency space is growing. And so, I mean, would you say that anyone could get into this space? That, I mean, if you've got an idea, this is the space to get into.
Yes, absolutely. I think this is, even though it has, the demand for hardware wallet has increased maybe 5-10-fold, but a lot of the experts, including the hardware wallet makers themselves, they think this is only the beginning, because the higher the price of the cryptocurrencies are getting, the more news is going to spread by the media, yourself as a part of the media. So you should understand that that is going to cause even a chain effect, that more and more people are going to tell other people getting into cryptocurrency. And then the higher the value, the higher the need of a solid hardware wallet to store that cryptocurrency. So the makers of these wallets weren't prepared for this boom. So now they're trying to adjust their production capacity. But if it's going to increase another 5-10 times, whatever the adjustment that they have just made, it's still not going to be enough. And then I see that trend is going to last for at least a few more years in the short term.
Well, I don't want to. What you're doing is just unique, to have this superstore. I mean, and you have to be a trusted person, an honest person. And first, you are. I mean, this stuff is real. I obviously have gotten it from you. He's the real deal. I fear eventually that people are going to be selling fakes and stuff. And I hope it doesn't get to that point. But just, there's so many scams that are out there. But I don't want to, you know, I love your business. I don't want to give you any new competition or anything like that. But I think what you've done is, I mean, you network. You go to these events. You reached out to me. And so if someone wanted to get into the cryptocurrency space, not necessarily selling hardware wallets, but just, I don't know, selling anything. We had a guy selling T-shirts that came on the other day. Do you advise going the route that you've taken to go to these events? What happens when you go to these events?
Every single event that I've been to, I've learned so much and networked with a lot of the people in the space. I gained more trust from the industry, and I exposed more of myself. Certainly, the least thing that I want is not people trusting me. I mean, we're going to make some boo-boos on these orders that we're shipping. We're going to stumble on the address. They're not going to be able to get it. There's going to be delays. I totally see that happening. All these years of experience in selling other electronics, you cannot make everything 100% perfect. People don't give me the correct address. They give me the wrong zip code, the wrong country, and then that's going to get delayed. And I want to stress that if you guys are patient enough and then just communicate with us And we're trying to double the staff to serve everybody regarding these flaws that we have. But it's definitely worth going to all these events, showing a face at least. And then you're going to see more of us sponsoring events. I'm sponsoring this PorkFest event long time already. We've been on their website, and then we're going to sponsor way more events. You're going to see us at North American Bitcoin Conference. I was at Consensus. We're going to sponsor Coinsbank's blockchain cruise that's coming in November. Some events in Europe. We're all looking to get our names out there. I think it makes sense for us to station in the US because US is such a huge market. 320 million people, maybe less than 0.1% actually got involved with cryptocurrency. And this market is growing. I don't mind competition. I don't mind. There's another one. Competition creates better service for the consumers. It's only the best way. I don't want to just have one wallet. There's multiple wallets. They can compete with each other, and then come out with a better solution, better product. I network with a lot of the people here at PorkFest. This is just amazing.
Well, I'm really happy that we met and everything, or we met online at least. One day we'll meet in reality. I know there are people that I know online who have met you, and it's awesome. It's kind of like I've met you, but I mean, it's you're out there. You're out there. I give you a lot of credit. So let's everyone pound that like button. I always have to remind people of that. That's the slogan of the show, right? But let's talk about the specific storage devices. I want to start with, well, first of all, name all the four major ones again. Go over the four major ones and tell which each one stores, because people, that's the main questions I get. What are their names and what can you store on each one?
Okay, let's start with this Swiss-made digital Bitbox. Basically, this is, the founder is Douglas, and then Eunice Schinelli. Schinelli, he is one of the core developers for contributing code for the Bitcoin network. And then this wallet is a simple, sturdy, very small, although currently it's a Bitcoin only, but I like to leak some news that they are going to upgrade this to one with a screen. And in September, I believe it's going to support the ERC20, all the Ethereum blockchain-based tokens. And that's going to be on this, and then on this wallet called Digital Bitbox. And what's unique about this is that it has a micro SD slot on the side. So instead of the other ones that you would need to write down all your 24, 18, or 12-word seeds, this slot will automatically back up your seed. And then I suggest that you back up 2 copies and store them in multiple places just for the redundancy. So this is some feature that is the other wallet doesn't have yet. Now, I know that Trezor 2 will come out, will probably have this feature as well. But currently, this is Digital Bitbox. They have made us kind of exclusive distributorship for the North American market. They have some customers that are trying to buy from their website. They send us those customers directly to us. Even this wallet, we have sold out. We are waiting for another few weeks before we can get more inventory in. So this is called Digital Bitbox, Swiss-made. A lot of people know about this one.
Yeah, that one is like the 4th one that hardly anyone knows about, and that was really a cool description. Something that you just made me think of before you described the other 3. Where do you ship internationally? People are curious about that.
Yes, we have. I was so surprised. You know, some of these customers are way closer to France and Czech Republic, as Trezor and Ledger are from those 2 countries. Even Switzerland, but they are coming, maybe because of the show, they are coming to our website to buy and paying us a $29 international fee. We have customers from Saudi Arabia, from Qatar, from Middle East. We have European, we have Northern Hemisphere, we have Australian customers. It's basically everywhere. Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea. People are from everywhere. Mexico, Latin America. Some obviously they can't find a distributor for these hardware wallets. So this is more than, we didn't really market. Majority of my advertising are hitting the US consumers, but I start gradually seeing a lot of the international appearances on our website as customers.
Wow. Okay. Well, that answers that question. All over the world. All right. So what's next on the list of devices you've got over there?
Yeah, the next one we have, let's go from the not so famous or famous ones, and then I'll go to the least, or the more famous, or of course everybody knows Trezor and Ledger. So KeepKey is the next one. I only had one KeepKey that I was given as an example last Christmas by Douglas from KeepKey. I was supposed to carry their product sometime in February and March, but the thing is, they never had enough to even sell on their own. So I was never able to get any except that one sample that they gave us. And the reason I don't have that with me is because I went to, I give that one I have, I left it with my manufacturer in China making these cool leather cases, because I have to give them so that the factory can use that every time when they do something, they need to do the measurement. It looks like this, a KeepKey. This is the leather case for the KeepKey. I have both in black and brown. And this product is going to come out very soon. It's in production. I expect that to hit the market sometime in July. We already tried to put it on the website, but for some reason we have a little issues not showing up. But this is a leather case for a KeepKey. But KeepKey will look something like this. Some of you probably have KeepKey, or you can Google the photo. That's what it looks like. That's the only one that I don't have in my hand, but I can show you. Kind of look like this shape. It's US based. I think they're out of Washington, but the manufacturer is in Southeast Asia, either Singapore or Malaysia. That's KeepKey. Okay. So the next one I have is Ledger. Now Ledger have they made 4 products. There was one called the first one called HW1, stands for hardware wallet, and then the second one is called, which I don't have. The second one, they discontinued this one and discontinued the other one, but they give the last 6,000 pieces of this HW1, all of it to us, and we received the last 3,000 a couple days ago, along with 500 Ledger Nano S. Those were all sold out to the pre-orders before June 11th. So those of you who still haven't gotten it should be getting it anytime if you place your order before June 11th. So this one is Bitcoin only. That is still available for ordering, and you can get it anytime you want. This is called HW1. It's only for Bitcoin. And then the next one, obviously, everybody knows, which is the Ledger Nano S. The Ledger Nano S supports 7 cryptocurrencies. It could be 8. I could be wrong, but basically, I'll tell you what they support. Is obviously Bitcoin, Dash, Zcash, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Stratus, Ripple. Yeah, I believe so. Those are 7. That's 7. So the Ledger Nano S has a screen. It uses USB bus power. You don't have to charge the unit. And most of the wallet you don't have to charge the unit. You just use a USB cable, draw power from the USB port. But this one supports 7 cryptocurrencies. The only drawback on this one is, since they support 7, there's only enough memory to hold 5 at any given time. So if you want to use all 7 cryptocurrencies on this one wallet, you're not going to be able to do that without deleting 2 of the apps and then reinstall the other 2 that you wanted to add. And you have to delete 2 and then add the other 2 every time when you do that. That's one of the drawbacks. But a lot of people do not invest 7 crypto. I think a lot of people maybe 3 or 4. That's already enough. But if you do, this one will support 7, and they are continuing to add more, as I was told. Because yeah.
Going back to, did you say with the KeepKey? Going back to which ones does the KeepKey support again?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. KeepKey right now they're supporting Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dash. There was another one I forgot, testnet, but I don't know. That's not a cryptocurrency. But no. Yeah, I haven't not been able to follow enough because I haven't really gotten the units. They have some internal change. But I know they support at least 3 or 4 cryptocurrencies as well.
Yeah. I remember it definitely was multiple. It's just, it's amazing. These things they've got a good product. They can't get the product to you. I mean, it's amazing. It's just the demand for this stuff is wild.
Yes, that's exactly what's going on. And then here is the, actually I should better show you the actual unit. It's called the Ledger Blue. The Ledger Blue is a handheld device, almost half of the size of a phone. Now, when you have the screen to look like that on the picture, now it also supports the same amount of cryptocurrency as the Ledger Nano S, except this one is powered by a battery, a lithium-ion battery, and then it has more memory capacity where you don't have to interchange between the other two apps. So you have to delete some and then you reinstall some. This will hold all of it with enough space. Now, the way I use it, I use all of them because it's for the convenience. I use Trezor, I use Ledger NanoS, and I use this because I also need to know the functions of all of them in case all my people work for me or my employees, they do require, I do require them to know all these wallets that they need to practice on so that we can service the customers. So this one also supports it. And if you order a Ledger Blue, make sure you get one of these cases from us. It comes in a really, really nice gift box with a dust bag inside with a gift card. I'm gonna send you one, Adam, when I get it. You're gonna get one for free for sure. The reason because you've been pushing out so hard and advocating crypto and then telling all these folks how great crypto is and then how to secure them. Most importantly, they don't lose it. So this is the Ledger Blue that if you get this case, it's gonna hold much, much more comfortable. It's not slippery anymore. And if you drop it, it protects the screen really well. If you look closely, there's a layer of leather that is going to protect.
Uh-oh. Just when we were hitting our stride there, Joseph goes out. The New Hampshire internet has let us down. What's going on? Joseph, people, pound the like button to get Joseph back on. I think that'll work. I don't know. Oh my God, we didn't get to the Trezor yet, which of course, I mean, who could forget this? I mean, this is the granddad. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I had a leather case for this one, but I had that customer literally, he was begging me. So I kind of just, okay, you can go ahead and have it. So that's why I don't have anything to show. But it also has a leather case for the Trezor. This is the last one I need to explain. It comes with a brown and a black case. And then that comes in this package, is in a brown box. And then it comes in a nice, you have a nice little dust bag with a gift card that explain what it is. But you can do more of these later on your video. When I have it, I'll send them all to you. You can explain. So the last one is the Trezor. So the Trezor currently supports Bitcoin. Everybody know that's how they're famous. They started in 2011. They support Ethereum, Ethereum Classic. Oh, all the other ones I mentioned also supports Ethereum Classic, and it supports Zcash, Dash, and also supports Litecoin and the ERC20 in their data firmware, which is 1.5.0, I believe, that you need to download before it allows you to use that. I think that's all I have. All these wallets. But the main thing right now is probably the Ledger NanoS, Trezor, and Ledger Blue is coming out definitely in July. We're gonna get not too many, but maybe less than 1,000 units is what I was told. So you need to pre-order now to get it if you really wanted it, because I'm expecting that the price will go higher because the pre-order save you at least $20, and later if you get it, you may not even get one because that's how hot it is. Because all the other units are pushing way out before you can get it. Some are even a month and a half or 2 months. But this one you can get it as early as end of July. This is wow. This is the Ledger Blue.
All right. So this obviously the demand is coming because I think a lot of people are still worried about the SegWit, and there's again we hear every day about issues with Coinbase, et cetera, et cetera. I want to ask you, what are your predictions for Bitcoin's price? I mean, you have to be bullish to be in this business, I guess.
I don't care if Bitcoin goes from 2,800 to $2.80. I'm still holding Bitcoin because I'm a true believer in crypto. I've never sold one Bitcoin all these time that I've been getting on the board. I won't share how many Bitcoins I have, but I have a few. Let's put it that way. And I do believe that the Bitcoin will be way higher. Even Tim Draper, the early Tesla IPO investor, he owns multiple exchanges across the globe. He invests in Bitpago or CoinPlug, CoinCo, Coinbase. I mean, he bought most of those Bitcoin auctions from Silk Road, and then he predicted it 2 years ago on Fox News that Bitcoin was going to touch 10,000 by the end of the year. I mean, he was right on so many things. If it doesn't touch 10,000, I think it's going to be close. We were as high as almost 5,000 in South Korean exchange a few months ago when during the last hike. So in the long term, SegWit is going to get activated. The 2 meg, people are going to get the 2 meg in the other camp. And then more and more features will be available once SegWit is in place. We all know that is the foundation network. I mean, the foundation to implement layer 2, layer 3, Lightning, all that. Those have to be in place for you to be able to transfer 1 Satoshi. On the current existing network, the minimum you can transfer, there's a threshold. Anything less than, what is it, 5,300 bits, you cannot transfer. Was for the protection of nobody spam the network and then congest the network. I'm very bullish in Bitcoin, and then as well as all the other big cryptos that we see that are taking off.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm glad that you're a buy and hold guy. Some of the people out there, I don't know if they're seeing everything. I hope everyone's getting this video. Does everyone see Joseph out there? Because I see Joseph. Do you guys see Joseph? Some people say people don't see Joseph. He's been showing the devices. He's been physically showing the devices.
No, I tell you why I have so much confidence that why I want to hold. Okay, all the fiat paper money, we know it inflates away as time goes, but if you were trying to buy an iPhone 7, actually I should say iPhone 4, you would have spent around 400 Bitcoins. But if you buy a Tesla Model X today, it costs you less than 40. What does that tell you? So the Bitcoin that you've been holding on, it's appreciating. But all the dollar that you're holding on, whether it's euro or yen, you're holding because they keep printing more of it. It's not scarce. There's a law called the Gresham's Law, economic law. It's the bad money chases out of the good. So basically, people are keeping the good money. Actually, it's the other way around. The good money chases out the bad. But people are keeping the good money, not the bad money. You spend the bad money, and then you keep the good. So this is like gold, digital gold. If you have 1 Bitcoin, it goes from $300 to $3,000. Did that change your life? Or did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, so if it's not changing your life, why sell it? But if it goes to $1 million, like a lot of these experts are predicting, that may change a lot of people's life. So if you're just going to dump your Bitcoin at $3,000, and later on you see 6,000, you're going to chase it, or what are you going to do? When it hits really $1 million one day, that could have changed your life. I don't see that going to be very long. And then if you just sold it, if you're in the US, you have an obligation to pay your taxes because you have a short-term gain, as the IRS is treated as a property right now. If you spend it, if you have a loss, all that is actually considered as a transaction. So theoretically, you need to make a report on your 1040. The reason I don't sell is because it's what the fiat system in our country works fine. We have the credit card, we have the cash, it's working fine. So the crypto, what you should do is hoard it, save it. One day it's going to be way more valuable. 1 Satoshi on the blockchain will represent a house, a car. Those properties can be represented by 1 Satoshi on this Bitcoin chain. So why sell it?
Wow. Well, yeah, I'm glad that you're a hoarder. And hey, if hoarders need devices like this, I wanted to point out to everyone that I can see Joseph now. Hopefully, when the video is live now, maybe when the repeats, you'll be able to see him also, because he's been showing the devices. I've been seeing the devices. There are people out in the chat right now that say, "Oh, they can't see Joseph." I just realized this. This is unfortunate. So sorry if you're watching the video and you can't see Joseph. He's working his butt off over there. He's been waving around the Trezor and the Ledger Nano and everything. So we did try to. I mean, right now he's got it in the air too. But people, I don't know. There's something weird with the camera. I don't. I mean, I see him fine. I see it fine. Anyway,
no,
well, Joseph. Let's wrap it up then. I thank you much for being on the show. I hope you're an inspiration to anyone out there who wants to be an entrepreneur in this space. That's what these videos are about. I'm trying to get, just people that have regular jobs, get into this space. You don't have to be a tech head. You could be a salesman. You could be whatever. At the same time, also, there were people very curious about these storage devices. And I hope this answered people's questions about them all. The digital, what's that called? Digital Bitbox or whatever. That one is real intriguing because, I mean, this is the only place I've heard it talked about is on this channel. I don't hear anybody talking about it. So I thank you for bringing that up and bringing everything up. I mean, you have any conclusionary remarks to tell the crowd out there?
Yes. Give me a few minutes. I'll wrap it up nicely. When I found a crypto HW wallet, I was asking myself a few questions. I was asking, why do I stand a chance to compete against these manufacturers, Trezor Ledger, and so on, and KeepKey? So I had to find a good enough reason for me to be in this space to start this venture. So what I did was, I knew I'm based in the US. All the customers who purchase through me, if they're in the US, they can deal with me much easier. Easier return process is faster to ship to them and back to us in case there's problems. And also, we offer free gift, which are cryptocurrency T-shirts that you're wearing. Every single person order wallet is entitled to a free crypto T-shirt. That is a good thing to promote cryptocurrency, as well as promoting my brand. You want people to have wallets who do not lose their tokens. And the way you do it is you add your wallet and then add a T-shirt. If you don't add a T-shirt, you cannot apply the code. We don't know what T-shirt you want. We have 6 different choices as of right now, all the major cryptocurrencies. And you need to select a size. If you don't select a size, we don't know what you want. We cannot just go and throw you a dash, a medium, because I don't know if that's what you like. A lot of people say, my code doesn't work. Is Adam Meister scamming us? Why the code doesn't work? Well, I try to get those messages across on the website. I said, you first add the wallet, and then you go to the crypto T-shirt, free crypto T-shirt section. You add a T-shirt and select a size. And once those 2 things are in your cart, and then you apply the code, the coupon code, then it'll take off the $12.99. Otherwise, if you don't want a wallet, you can add a T-shirt using the code that Adam has. That's going to take off $7.99, which only leaves around $5 that I use for shipping and handling. And that is also free at any given time people have. And another thing is, obviously, I'm going to try my best to keep enough inventory at all times. It hasn't been able to happen because of demand, but I've been trying to order a large amount every single time. Even the wallet makers are tired of me. Why are you ordering this? You got to give these smaller resellers a chance. I said, well, you are in the business of hardware wallet. You don't want to be out of stock. But as many as I order, it's still out of stock. Is because of demand. So that was one of my goals. I was trying to maintain all the wallet in inventory in stock, but I haven't been able to. I apologize. It's really because of demand. I think the situation is gonna get a little better in a few more months, 2 to 3 months. There will be enough wallets for everybody. And so the advantage for people to shop on my website is I should have enough inventory. I offer free gift, and it's much easier if you're in the US to get your wallet faster, as well as if you have any issues, you return and exchange. It will be much easier rather than you spend a ton of money, send it back to Europe. And also the thing is, Trezor currently doesn't take fiat money. They only take Bitcoin, which I do. You can, if you're a PayPal verified, you're confirmed, I can take your PayPal. And I'm not here to badmouth any other, wallet makers because we are working together. I'm just saying the convenience is there, and then the price basically line up with what the other sellers are selling, and that's something I want to stress, so people feel comfortable to order from my website. And those were the reasons that I asked myself, would I be able to, stay in business to start this? I felt like I'm playing the role of a Best Buy. See, Best Buy does not compete with Samsung and Apple. Apple can still place their product in the Best Buy store. I'm basically just serving as a Best Buy for the hardware wallet for everybody to come in and compare and shop. It's a one-stop. You can compare every single one of the brand that you want to take a look. There's a pretty detailed buyer's guide that you can look, compare the different cryptos it supports, the different price points, and the ease of use. All those information are on my website. And then this is the only one of a kind so far I've seen in the world. There's one crypto hardware wallet superstore from Crypto HW Wallet. Yes.
I got to say, you truly believe in the hoarding of Bitcoin, and you give people the option I mean, to use fiat. You're like, keep your Bitcoin. You send me the money. That is something that people find frustrating with the Trezor website. I know is that a lot of newbies are like, I want to buy a Trezor. I don't have any Bitcoin. How do I buy a Trezor if I don't have any Bitcoin? So, well, you go to Joseph here if you want.
Come to my website.
Yeah, exactly. Well, coolness. I thank you for being on the show today. I think people were really informed about all this. I don't see any. There's really no questions about the wallets right now. There's someone brought up digital Bitbox again. They said talk about it, but I mean, he spoke about it already. You got to rewind it if you want to hear more about it. It is exciting though. I'm glad. Hey, and hopefully, if there's going to be a fifth one out there, you will find out about it, right, Joseph? And you will try to sell it.
Yes, there are a few that are already out there. The brand that I'm not familiar with them because they're not Bitcoin.org certified. I'm not good enough to certify these wallets, how good they are. Their code on GitHub is decent, it's safe. I want to be at least some kind of a pre-screener to sell the wallet that are at least sound by the Bitcoin.org professionals, because they're technical enough to certify these guys. If they certify them, I feel comfortable. If they're not certified on Bitcoin.org, doesn't matter how fancy they are, I don't feel comfortable carrying them at this time. So if there is another one that you see as being added to Bitcoin.org, I would definitely contact that manufacturer, that brand, and I'll start getting them on board.
Awesome. Well, on that futuristic note, I thank Joseph for being on the air today, taking time out of your day in New Hampshire, out of a networking. I hope he serves as an inspiration for anyone trying to start a business. Again, the links are below to see the website and everything. And I'm sure if you got entrepreneurial questions, he'll answer them too. So I'll put you in touch if you want inspiration. So I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister to Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, pound that like button. I post a new video here every day. I will be back here tomorrow with a new video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Adam. That was a great show.